Hey. It is a little bit late today. It's on 11:15 or something. So my intention for tomorrow is to be in bed by 9 o'clock. So having this conversation with you by 9 o'clock at the latest and getting to bed a little bit earlier. But yeah, I had a little bit of a wobble this morning with regarding my medical medium super cleanse. I'd gone on the super book. It's huge and it's really heavy. Yeah, I'd gone on and ordered a whole load of ingredients, and this morning I just thought, oh God, do I want to be doing this? I'd got into a right wobble, and I realised I was totally out of alignment with what I believed and what I was doing. And thanks to Carla, my coaching buddy, who we connect with every week, she helped me to just get clear on actually what I was doing, why I was doing it, and whether it was the right thing for me to do. And I did a bit of muscle testing, I did a sway, and I decided that it was, and that is my decision, and I'm good with that. Still a lot to take in, but I've bought the ingredients. I'm starting tomorrow with the celery juice. So it starts off first thing with lemon water, a pint of lemon water and a pint of celery juice. Then it goes on to lots and lots and lots of fruits and vegetables, basically. So I'm starting tomorrow. I will let you know how I go. So I've got the celery in. I've got a load of it in. I went to Sainsbury's today to get some extra bits, and I've ordered a load online which is due to come on Tuesday, and some also special ingredients from other sources. It took a little bit of working out. I've done the bulk of it. There's still lots to learn and lots to read, but I recognised if I put it off, this is me getting to know myself on a deeper level. And it's interesting because this is a cleanse, it's a liver cleanse effectively, to clear out toxins and heavy metals and so forth out of my body and liver. But what it's also doing is cleansing my negative beliefs and my distrust with myself. So that's been interesting as well. My intention is to do a bit more journaling about it, and I haven't done that yet. I don't know, today's sort of disappeared as these days do. But tomorrow I've got a bit more of a clearer day. I am planning to have a little edible because I've got all day clear. Is that part of the cleanse? Not sure. But I'm having the celery juice on the empty. So the idea is to have the lemon water on an empty stomach, then you give it about half an hour breather, then you drink the celery juice, then you go on to another half an hour, and you get to eat breakfast. Yeah, so I will let you know how I go. It is quite an in-depth, like I said, it's an in-depth thing, but I'm going into it as a complete experiment, not getting attached to any outcome, because I have no idea how it's going to help me. I'm just assuming it's going to give me some benefit. What that benefit is, I really, really don't know. And I'm not going to be cured, or maybe I will, but that's not an outcome that I'm thinking it probably will. In fact, I'm not, as Wayne Dyer said, have a mind that's open to anything and attached to nothing. So my aim is to go in with this cleanse with a completely open mind, assuming or intending that it will give me some benefit, some learning, some insight, and whatever it is that it teaches me, I need to I need to learn in order to move me forward on my journey. And my journey, as you know, or my intention for my journey is to come out somewhere down the road as a symptom freer, someone who can run that or take part in that triathlon. That is my intention. So I'm assuming that this, what I'm learning from doing this cleanse, is going to aid me on that journey. I'm going to breathe in that. So hi Catherine, Johanna, hi Nicola, lovely to see you all. So that is my intention for these next 9 days. And it was really interesting to notice my wobble, but also how I dealt with my wobble and didn't get completely in the overwhelm, didn't allow me to that energy to sink me down. So I'm quite pleased with that, and I'm pleased with my decision. I feel lighter because of it. There's still a little bit at the back of my head that's going, are you sure? Are you sure? But I'm responding to that. Yes, I am. So my intention yesterday was to have my vibration at front of mind. And after the wobble, I reminded myself of that. And actually, I've done that throughout today. So I've had a really positive day. I ordered all the bits that I needed for my cleanse. I went to a seated exercise class at the sports centre, which was good. Met up with a few other people who are living with MS, and I haven't met the sort of local MS community for a while, so that was nice. And I went to Sainsbury's as well, and I took my scooter in and out. So I took Bumblebee in and out of the car 3 times, so I'm getting better and better at doing that, and celebrated each time that I did it. So met some really nice, helpful people in Sainsbury's, and somebody recognised me from a group and came over and said hello, and that's always nice when people go out of their way to say hi to you. So I enjoyed that. And this evening I went out with my friend Julie. We checked out a new, well, it's quite new, Asian restaurant in town. That's a sort of Japanesey type restaurant, and I had fried eel amongst other things. It was very healthy, sort of. It wasn't sushi, but it was a rice dish with eel and various vegetables, and it was really nice. And then I've spent a lot of time, a friend of mine has passed away, and it's a funeral on Friday, and I was trying to look for some photographs of her, and I know I've got some, but I couldn't find them, which was rather frustrating. So I've literally trailed through photographs from the last 7-8 years, trying to find. I know I've taken some of her when we've gone out for meals and stuff, but can't find them. But I did find an ode that I wrote her for her 60th birthday, so that was nice. So we can include that in the, just shows a different side to her that not all her family have seen, because we were involved in a community project, and there was quite a small group of us, and she was a key person in my life for a while. So yeah, I would have liked to have shared a photo, but couldn't find them. So let's just breathe away any frustration that you might be feeling. And just allow ourselves that breath. So we breathe in fully, and then breathe out fully. Our body knows that it's safe to relax. Hi Max, how are you doing? Joined us just in time for a bit of breath work. I was sharing when I first came on about the cleanse that I'm doing, the liver cleanse, and I'll be sharing more about the what I'm actually eating and how I'm doing it. I might even pop on during the day and hey, here's my celery juice, and with the aim, maybe I'll aim to learn a little bit more so I can tell a little bit more and share a little bit more and teach a little bit more. But right now we're just breathing. So take a nice big deep breath in. Hold for a second or two, and then gently and deliberately expel your breath. We'll use our three-pronged approach for showing our body that it's safe. Again, a nice big deep breath in, and we're aiming for a longer outward breath than inward breath. Put a smile on your face, and then simply tell yourself, I am safe. Right here, right now, I am safe. When you breathe out this time, just really notice how your body can fully relax when it knows that it's safe. And when we're in a place of overwhelm or frustration, then our body's not feeling safe. It's moving on to the fight or flight response. So when we're feeling overwhelmed, it's a great opportunity just to breathe through that feeling and then allow yourself to be fully relaxed, because when we're in a place of overwhelm or fear, we can't connect with the answers, and we've got the answers inside of us that are connectable, but only when we think it's safe. So yeah, just remember, and this is more remembering to myself as well, that actually we do have the answers inside of us. We can fully trust ourselves, and we can more likely connect to that wise part of us, which is here. So I keep pointing inside our heart. Once we calm down our breath and allow ourselves to fully relax. So continue a nice big deep breathing, conscious breath, and breathe in through the heart and notice how your heart's feeling as you're breathing. So say a little prayer for humanity. Send out some love and some healing waves. Sending out healing waves, like healing vibrations, is a wave of positive energy coming out from your hearts. And sending out to soothe out the world a little bit. Send out a little bit of love, compassion, joy and peace. Send it out. And then breathe it back in. Now let's just have a little laugh. Laugh at myself getting overwhelmed at decisions that I'm making. Oh, I'll do this thing. No, I don't want to do this thing. Yes, I do want to do this thing. No, I don't. I really do. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, how we can overwhelm ourselves with our own choices. So I'm going to have a little laugh at that. My intention tomorrow, or the next 24 hours, is to get to bed early tomorrow, definitely. My aim is to get to bed, be having this conversation with you by 9, not by 11, so a couple of hours earlier. I'm also intending a very reflecting day tomorrow. I've got a couple of little bits to do in the morning, but my aim is to do some real reflection around my this cleanse that I'm doing, and also just allowing myself to be okay with it. I used to think the choices were tough to make. Now I can't decide. Yeah, well, I know what you mean, Max. It is sometimes decisions can feel really big and heavy, and that's our perception on what they are. But what happens if they're not big and heavy? What happens if actually it doesn't really matter whether I decide to do the cleanse or not do the cleanse, whether I decide to go this way or that way? What actually difference does it make? What happens? According to Abraham Hicks' teaching, we never get it wrong. We never get it wrong and we never get it done. So it's if we live life by that, and actually whatever decision that you make in the moment, you make it because in that moment it feels the best decision to make. Yes, in hindsight you might have made a different one. Looking back, knowing something different, you probably would have made a different one, or possibly made a different one, but you didn't make a different one. That makes the decision that you made in the moment exactly the decision that you should have made, because you did make it, if that makes sense. So yeah, I totally understand. I've spent a lot of time second guessing myself. I wrote an amazing poem. I'll share it with you when I get on my computer tomorrow, that talks about the indecision that I made when I decided to come off my medication. And yeah, I'd spent a lot of time in fear and overwhelm over that decision. But now, certainly regarding that decision, I won't say I've never looked back, but I've never wobbled the same way that I wobbled then. I'm sort of unwobbleable about it. I am pretty clear that this is the journey that I'm taking. I'm not necessarily saying this is going to be it forever, but certainly that's the way I feel at the moment. There's nothing I've learned since making that decision that makes me think I wish I was on medication. I don't wish I was on medication. Even though it's taken longer to heal than I would like, I still believe it's possible, and that's still my intention. That is still my intention to carve my own way through this healing journey and discover whatever I need to discover to take me there. And I believe this cleanse is going to teach me something. I have no idea what, whether it's something huge or whether it's something small, but I have decided to embrace it and look for any learning. It doesn't matter how minute it is. It's a 9-day cleanse. It's not a humongous biggie. It's something that I'm embracing. So that is my intention, to continue with my vibrational noticing, to keep my vibrations at as high as I can, by really getting connected to my emotions, because your emotions are your guidance point. If you're not feeling the higher vibrations, you're feeling a lower vibrational energy, it's because of how you're feeling, and how your feeling is related to what you're thinking. And we do have control over our thoughts. We really do. So once we start noticing them a little bit more, then we can shift them up, change them. Just what I'm telling myself is that I'm on the right path. I can trust myself. I'm choosing wisely. My choices are good. And even if they don't seem it right in the moment or immediately afterwards, I'm trusting that in the long run, I'm making the right decision. So that's what I'm telling myself. Right, that's my intention. I've talked about what I'm telling myself, which is one of the letters further on, but grateful. What are you grateful for right now? Well, as always, I'm grateful for my nice warm bed because it's cold outside. I'm grateful for just catching up with my wonderful friend. That was really nice. I'm grateful for Carla and being there this morning and give me the space. That's what a coach really does. Gives me the space to explore what's really going on and just gently asking some questions to make sure that actually is this what you want, and is it the right decision for you right now, and make the decision and be right with it. So grateful for that, grateful for making the decision, grateful for buying the ingredients, grateful for moving forward, and grateful for learning a little bit more about it, doing a little bit more research and moving forward. Definitely grateful for that. Yeah, me and Sophie got out in nature this morning. I did my little mindful moment and it was beautiful because the sun was out. The sun was out today after a few days of being really grey and miserable. So a real frosty morning, but it was amazing to see the sun, so that was beautiful. Ingesting today, what did I ingest today? Oh, I had my leftover mackerel stir fry that I took with me to my exercise class because that was about lunchtime. So I did my exercise class and then ate my lunch in the car before going to Sainsbury's. So organised, you see. And then I had this Japanese rice eel meal, which was cool as well. What's next? What I'm telling myself is that I make great decisions and I trust myself and I'm on the right path, and that's just keep reminding myself of that every time I have a little bit of a wobble or a little bit of doubt comes in. And I am embracing and enjoying it all. And that's a decision, a choice that we make. So, oh, cool. Yes, yes, I am up late, so you get to connect it with the change. Cool. You're not just watching on replay, but you can always watch on replay, Max. But it's not quite the same as chatting, is it? So, thank you. Thank you all for being here, as always. You up for a little song? Blignite my happy, blignite the happy in me, Blignite, blignite the happy in me. It fills my world with wonder and every day with glee. Blignite, blignite the happy in me, Blignite, blignite the happy in me. All right, my lovelies, thank you very, very much. Let us know if you've got any intentions or anything you're grateful for, or whether or not you enjoyed the sunshine today. And I'll look forward to catching up tomorrow. See you later. Bye-bye.